Hello, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to go over my Week 4 battle versus the Nashville Nidokings, coached by the Southside Braves. And I think this match is going to be exciting because it's going to be the week that Comfey can shine. So let me get right into his team, which he has Latios, Dracozolt, Tapu Fini, Weavile, Lycanroc, and Hippowdon. Another very offensive team. He also has Lilligant, Heatmore, Claydol, Machoke, and Clefairy. The only one of those 5 I see him bringing over these 6 is Heatmore, because Heatmore really does wall my Comfey. If he doesn't bring it, Comfey just has free reign over his team. If I get a Calm Mind off, it's basically GG. Triage gives him +3 priority on his healing moves like Draining Kiss and Giga Drain, so even a nice shard from Weavile isn't fast enough to outspeed me. And I just sweep and heal full after every attack. So the only thing that's scary is the Hippowdon with Toxic, or setting up with his Tapu Fini. But at the end of the day, I think that Comfey is going to be a monster, and it's going to get me the win this week. Like I said, Heatmore is a problem. If he brings Heatmore, I haven't have to rely on Golurk or Rotom to get a kill, which is fine, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. As for the rest of his stuff, I don't really see them being that much of a problem. But yeah, his offensive threats in Latios, Dracozolt, and Weavile just straight up died to priority Draining Kiss. So I mean, this is the week for Comfey to shine. So as you can see, I got Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, Calm Mind, and Defog. I am Triage, Pixie Plate, and Modest, because I want to do as much damage as possible. Max HP, max special attack. And yeah, if I get a Calm Mind off, I think I just win the game outright. So I'm going to try to look for that opportunity. I could lead it and just Calm Mind immediately, but if he has a Heatmore, it's going to be a problem. So I'm just going to save it for the late game and whittle his team down slowly for it to get the free sweep. And yeah, that's my plan. Next up is my Bisharp. It is Defiant, Choice Scarf, and Adamant. Choice Scarf because it lets me get that extra speed on things. If I'm expecting him to switch, I just go for that knockoff, hit everything on his team. Excuse me. Really hard. Get rid of that item. If it's Latios, if it's Scarfed, Sucker Punch deals with it really well. Iron Head is just great stab for most of his team, and Poison Jab is there for the Fini. While it doesn't 1-hit KO, it does 2-hit KO if I'm predicting him to switch into it. So it's just, there is some nice utility. The problem with this set is getting locked in, but if I switch into a Defog, I do get a free Swords Dance, and then I could just pretty much click Iron Head and just not worry about anything. So I think that it's going to do a lot of damage if I bring it in, but I don't think I really need it this week. It's just there as an extra win con, extra speed, extra speedy sweeper to deal with his team if Comfey somehow fails or he outplays me somehow. But I feel like Comfey is just so strong against the matchup that I can't see it failing. Next up is my Ferrothorn. I have Gyro Ball Knockoff, both which do about like 70% to the Latios, and I live a hit from the Mystical Fire or the Aura Sphere because I am running Occaberry this week. So if I lead Ferrothorn and just set up Stealth Rocks, I think he is going to have a problem. If he brings Defog, I got Bisharp. Bisharp is great to deal with the Defog because he just gets a free Swords Dance off. So I have a lot of ways to make sure that the Stealth Rocks is in my favor. I'm going to lead it right away, probably. If he leads Heatmore, that might be a problem, but I think I still live. I believe I'm physically defensive, right? Yeah, I'm physically defensive. 0 speed for the Gyro Ball, extra damage. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a monster once that Stealth Rocks is up. So even if he dies after that, at least I have the hazards, and if he tries to defog, I have Bisharp. So I have plans. I have plans this week, and I hope they work out. Next up is my Golurk, Iron Fist, Adamant with Colberberry, because I don't want to take those knockoffs from the Weavile, and nothing kills him in one hit except a triple axle from a Weavile. So, or an Icicle Crash probably, but if he decides to go for the Dark move, predicting me to switch, because obviously it's not a great matchup for me, I just click Drain Punch, I kill it, as long as he doesn't click Triple Axle. And if he misses Triple Axle, oh man, that's just tragic for him. But Yeah, I got the Shadow Punch, Thunder Punch, Drain Punch, all with that Iron Fist bonus, and of course the Earthquake for the stab, and good against Dracozolt, Lycan Rock. Sheesh, I keep yawning, sorry about that. But that's the plan for Golurk. Honestly, this was a flex slot. I tried many other things, but I just couldn't decide on what I wanted, and so last minute I swapped it out for Golurk. Reuniclus just didn't feel right. It has the same problem Golurk has, in which it's weak to Weavile, and it just dies. So at least Golurk lives a hit from both Latios and Weavile, so hopefully he can do some work this week, because he hits like a truck. And next up is my Rotom. I have Choice Specs this week. Choice Specs Modest with Trick, because I would love to trick this Choice Specs onto that Hippowdon, even the Phoenix or the Weavile, just to make sure that they can't sweep or their item is at a detriment to them. It's kind of tricky to Choice Specs the Tapu Fini, because then it'll be doing a lot of damage, but at least it will prevent him from setting up a Calm Mind on me, and then I can take advantage of that with my Comfey and set up a Calm Mind of my own. So yeah, that's the plan. Will-O-Wisp is great once I get the trick off, because he has a lot of powerful physical attackers. It's great on the Dracozolt, Weavile, and the Lycan Rock. Can't hit the Heatmor if he brings it, but I have Hydro Pump. That'll kill it outright. So Rotom is just a really good threat this week. The Choice Specs are kind of tricky if I decide to Volt Switch out and he goes into Hippowdon, but that's ballsy on his part. I don't expect that interaction, so we'll have to see what happens. And last but not least is my Porygon 2, my main man, with the Bolt Beam combo again, Thunderbolt Ice Beam, and Toxic and Recover, because it's a calm nature this week, max special defense, Eviolite with Analytic, because it's going to be slow. I don't have Trick Room this week, and that extra damage is going to be really nice when I'm going against the Tapu Fini. If the Tapu Fini is setting up Calm Minds on me, Porygon 2 just walls. It walls like every time, and the great thing about it is that if Misty Terrain ends, I just Toxic it, and then it can't stall me out forever, so that'll be fun. Yeah, and hopefully I can get my Porygon 2 to be not the focus of my thumbnail this week, because he seems to be the MVP most of my battles, but I mean, hey, how can you hate on him? He's just such a great Pokemon. So that's my team, and I'll be right into the battle shortly. Alright, our battle's beginning, and I would like to apologize to my opponent, because I took fucking forever to get my shit settled. But it looks like he did not bring his Tapu Fini, which makes this a whole lot easier for me, I think. Machoke's gonna be interesting, but I'm not really scared of Machoke, or Clefairy, because Comfey... I mean, I should probably deal with the Clefairy before I sweep the Comfey, but I think for the most part I should be good here. Just leading my boy Ferrothorn. So let's fix this. No Fini. No Lycan Rock? I think that was the team. He led Latios. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the knockoff here. I know my plan originally was just to set up Stealth Rocks, but I think he's going to be caught off guard, and I think really weakening this thing is my top priority by getting rid of whatever choice item he potentially has. I'm guessing he's going to go for Mystical Fire. I'm just going to go straight for that knockoff. If he overpredicts, I'm also good. Aura Sphere. Okay. I definitely live that. Yeah, that looks like pretty good crit damage if I was to guess. Wow, that looks like it didn't do enough at all. It is Choice Specs though. I think I just go straight into Golurk here. I don't want to take another Aura Sphere. It would do less damage, but I want to keep my Ferrothorn healthy, so I can still set up my rocks on something like that Clefairy. I'm not mistaken, right? He had all those Pokemon. I kind of locked my team in really quick. I don't think he had... Oh, nice prediction. Good one. he got the drop. Alright, well, this is bad. Do I even need... If I'm being honest, I don't even need this thing. But do I want to sack it is the question. I think the answer is no. I am specially defensive Porygon. I might as well just go into that. It does suck that he weakened all my stuff this early. Probably should have just sacked the Ferrothorn. I could have got the Stealth Rocks up there after the Specs was gone. And I don't want to risk going into Bisharp. Yeah, it's fine. So I've seen 3 of his moves. I think I just go for the Toxic here. My guess is probably Draco Meteor is the last one. It's fine. Fairy. Alright. It is Magic Guard. Okay. I'm gonna go Rotom. If he sets up Calm Mind, I'm just gonna trick him the Choice Specs, which is scary, but I am going to be able to lock him into that, so he'll have to switch. I just don't want to get knocked off on the Eviolite. Okay, he goes for Stealth Rocks. That's fine. It would be really awkward if he switches into Latios right here, but it's fine. Now he's choicing the Toxic. And I got rid of his Eviolite. If he stays in and goes for the Toxic again, I just go into Ferrothorn and set up rocks for myself. If he switches here, which he should, hopefully it's not into Powdon. If it is, I just click Hydro Pump next turn. The Toxic is annoying. But I'm glad to see it's not a setup set, because that would have caught me off guard, really. Yeah, he switched. Okay. Not hit Powdon? Break his Orb. Volt Absorb? No. Okay. Didn't expect it to be, but you never know. I think I just go back into Golurk here. He doesn't know what set I am. I kind of want to see what he does. And while I can probably kill it with Earthquake, I think I just want to Shadow Punch here. Because what I want him to do is, if he's choiced, I want him to lock himself into something that's not Bolt Beak, which he has to because he's on a Golurk. And then I could go into Comfey and click Draining Kit or Calm Mind. Because Bolt Beak is the only move that scares me on Comfey. This has already been an interesting battle. Didn't go anywhere near how I expected it to go. Lodios. Nice. I'm glad I Shadow Punched. I should get rid of Latios here. Nice. One big threat out of the way. Revenge for his predictions at the beginning. Okay, he goes into Hippowdon. Oh man. He brought an offensive set to his last battle, so that's kind of spooky. I think I'm just gonna Earthquake here. I don't take damage from Sandstorm, and if he sets up or something... Alright, he's fast. That's good. Hopefully the Colbur Berry is enough. Okay, good. He's faster, which is very interesting. He definitely seems to be an offensive set. He could go for a Crunch again. But honestly... I think I just sack it. He could overpredict, but I really don't need Golurk anymore. Heavy Slam. Overpredict? Do I survive? Ooh, I think I almost survived that. My Eviolite Rotom coming out here. Hydro Pump hits everything pretty hard. But I think I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp. Got Dracozolt? Nah, it's Clefairy. Shit. Good play, good play. It is choice specs, so whatever he clicks is gonna hurt quite a bit. And I don't want him to knock off. I think I'll just go Ferrothorn. Teleport. Okay. Looks like it's locked into like really unfortunate moves because it doesn't seem to have an offensive move yet. His last move could be Moonblast or Mystical Fire or something, or Fire Blast. But we'll have to see. Hippowdon? No, straight result. Okay. I'm just gonna click Stealth Rocks here. Okay, use Volbeat. Nice. I get my rocks up. And I think I just stay into Sagat because I just kill it with Draining Kiss at this range, especially after the Iron Barb's damage. Yeah. That's fine. All right, Comfey, it's your time to shine. I can't Calm Mind yet. But the Draining Kiss should hit everything on his team pretty hard. I'm down 2, he's down 1. I mean, he's down 2 if you count that Clefairy. These games always get me so nervous. They're fun, but like, I just get so nervous. Yes. Alright, thank God. Okay. I think I just set up on the Clefairy. His Hippowdon's low. His Machoke shouldn't kill me, even with Poison Jab, and it should die at +1, even with Eviolite, I would guess. I gotta preserve my Bisharp until the very end, I think. Redbird. Oh, he did have Lycanroc. What did he not have? Weavile? Okay. My bad, Lycanroc. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that. But I think I just Giga Drain. Ooh, he's defensive. But he shouldn't be able to kill me with anything, and if he uses close combat, Stone Edge doesn't kill. Oh, Iron Head. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's fine. Actually, his special defense was up because of that Sandstorm. So it might kill this time. Is it worth risking? I think so. Yeah. Forgot about the Sandstorm. Oh man. Well, Comfey is doing work as expected, but I did mess up the team. I went a little too fast at the beginning, calculating this stuff. I don't think even an offensive Hippowdon. Man. If I lose this thing, what do I have for Machoke, though? I gotta switch. I can't risk it. As much as I'm confident in Comfey, I have to switch to Rotom. Yeah. He already revealed the Heavy Slam, too. Man, that Toxic is whittling me down pretty big, but I have to go for the Hydro Pump here. He's probably gonna switch into Clefairy. Yeah, I wouldn't switch into anything else. Hopefully this is enough to do a big chunk. Yeah. So what I think I want to do is go out into Porygon2. Because Rotom's got one Hydro Pump left in him for that Hippowdon. So I need to keep him alive. I think it survives the Stealth Rocks. I might be wrong. But, Regardless. Yeah, wish. Oh, perfect. So nothing, he has nothing for offensive for that choice specs, which is great. So I think I just click Ice Beam here, because if he goes into Hippowdon, I have a chance to kill it. If he stays in, he dies. Machoke is the only thing that he can switch into that might save him. Come on, please die. It's an offensive Hippowdon, which makes me think that this Ice Beam should kill. Nice. Oh, thank God. Okay. So he's going to go into Machoke here. And I think I just Toxic. Do I just Toxic? Yeah. Come on. This is a stressful game. I've played it well, I think. And I think that Comfey's gonna get me that win in the end. But I need him to be whittled down a little bit. Close combat, he's faster, which is interesting. I do die. But he lowered his defenses now. So I think that I just go into Comfey and win at this point. Oh, he's Guts. Which means he's not Eviolite, because he had Eviolite on his Clefairy. So I think that's GG. I should have known that though. Obviously, we have item clause. It's fine. He sacks his Clefairy. And I am Stealth Choice Scarf. It is sharp, but I don't think it survives a Mach Punch. So we'll have to see how well this Machoke can deal with the Comfey. Because it might win him the game here. I have to click Draining Kiss. I have no reason to click anything else. Although the Sucker Punch will probably deal with it. This is so intense. Wow. Comfey, you the real MVP this match. Come on, come on. Ooh, it's real bulky. But I should heal a lot. Yeah. Is that enough? Oh, the Sandstorm, no! Fade, Sandstorm, fade. Oh, he crit me. That is unfortunate. Alright, well I guess it's a good thing I saved that Rotom, because this game just got a lot closer than it should have been. Comfey, I still respect you for all you've done for me. But I gotta get the win here with the Bisharp. The crit, oh man. Poor Comfey. He did so well. But regardless, I win this turn to burn. Yeah. Perfect. GG. That was a great game, wow. Really had me on my toes with that Machoke there. I didn't think it would be that much of a threat with the Comfey, but the crit really changed everything. So, GG man. Thanks for the great battle.